I gotta say, I kind of wish they had cool names for the updates, kind of like, Update War Dragon. Who doesn't want to download that update, right? Okay, this is it. The very thing people have been waiting for from the Rodecaster Pro 2. Update 1.0.7 brings with it a bunch of quality of life improvements along with the ability to route audio. So then, I got my Rodecaster Pro 2 plugged in. Let's do the update together and go through all the improvements together. Okay, so what'd that take, like 2-3 minutes? And we're ready to go. Let's go through some of the smaller things before we get to the routing. First thing up is the stereo mix. And from what I understand, this is more for a few specific programs that don't play well with the USB 1 out. So you can switch it from multi-track to a simple stereo out. It's kind of walking backwards with that update, but if it helps you out, I guess it's a bonus for you. And the other small creature comfort stuff are the UI enhancement. This is literally quality of life, if anything else. For starters, the indicator on your fader positions will now go gray when they're all the way down. I guess for some, if your fader was ever so slightly up and you had audio coming through there, it could be a problem on the final product. Also, the Rotary Encoder, or this knob, now has a few extra features. You can use it to cycle through the virtual channels and monitor output, and if you press and hold, it will mute the channel you're on. Now, this was one of my suggestions. I knew there was a mute option missing from this knob, and it's good to see that it was implemented. One of the things on this routing knob that I'd really like to see is a little bit more sensitivity, or maybe even the ability to adjust the sensitivity of the knob. But really cool how you can kind of just slip in between those virtual channels just like that. And that's pretty much it for the small updates that I wanted to list. If you're interested in the full breakdown of updates, I will have it linked down below. But without further ado, let's go over the big update, and that is the routing. Now for me, this is the big update, and it will actually end up making the Rodecaster Pro 2 my daily driver. The big problem I had was on my morning show. You see, I link up with my co-host over CleanFeed, and we do a show from there. Now, I have a few options. I can just send my mic info to CleanFeed to be picked up by the station, or the full mix of my board. Now, the problem is if I'm playing audio on my computer, or even my co-host's voice would end up getting sent twice if I do that. So it means that any audio I wanted to include in my show had to come from a virtual source for the radio station. But now, I can literally pick and choose the audio I want sent to CleanFeed. Of course, this is big for gamers who want specific audio being sent to different applications like Discord and such. And it's ridiculously easy and simple to set up. Now, I am curious how you're using this. Perhaps you're waiting for this update to go live before you purchase the Rodecaster Pro 2. Let me know down below. I'm really curious to see what you guys are doing with this and how expansive it can become.